All right, y'all. Look, we finna be ranking the matches from Survivor Series of 2022. To be honest with y'all, I did not like this pay per view. It's pretty garbage to me. I seen a lot of people. I seen a lot of people saying that it was like, oh, it was like one of the best. Like,
Cap.
yeah, Cap. And if you wonder who I'm talking to, I got my man's VVS.
Yo, what's good, gang?
Mm-hmm. Links will be in the description, so make sure y'all go follow that man. We disagree with everybody's opinion. Survivor Series is pretty trash to me. I canceled my Peacock subscription. Basically, that's like it wasn't good to me. And I've seen people like Brandon, and just other people in the media just saying like all the matches were top tier. And if you don't like controversy, get off this video because we finna get controversial.
Please do.
Literally, bro. Literally.
We're not asking.
Yeah, like I genuinely don't care if you dislike the video. Like, it's my opinion, and I get people in the comments don't get that, but let's just get straight into it, man. I say the first match we should look at is.
Let's start I say we start how the pay-per-view started.
Okay, so let's start with the females War Games match. I personally would rank it like a C.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely giving it a C.
Yeah.
It was not a B. It was not a A. Let's be honest. It's like the spots. It was all slow. It was a slow moving match.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like when I was watching it, it just felt like they were still in rehearsal. And I'm not knocking female wrestling because I have some female matches that I love. Like I
exactly
love. Like, but the pacing and just how like the bot, like it was some botches.
It was way too many botches. Yeah. I'm not gonna cap. Yeah. It's like in one match, but it was this one botch. I think it was Sky. She got on the top rope, fell, got back up and fell again. Like that should not be happening at all.
Yeah, like, and then I think it was like a Hurricane Rana that they tried to do, and it didn't connect all the way.
But okay, look, let me backtrack before people get mad. Look, I'm not saying people don't mess up, but when you mess up once, you don't mess up again. Let's be honest. Yeah. You mess up right after you just messed up.
It's like you gotta pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you're professional. And you're called professional wrestling for a reason. Professional.
Right. And I know in the comments y'all finna be like, oh, but why don't you do it? That's not my job.
I'm saying we're not professionals. Job. They are.
Yeah,
they actually train for this.
The match was not terrible though. Like,
but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, like there were a lot of good spots in the match, and like just the atmosphere of like the pops.
Another thing though, I don't mean to cut you off, but another thing though is it felt a little lost. I felt like some of them was a little lost when it came to like Rhea and that Becky spot. Rhea, Becky, and Asuka, I think. And they was like it felt off. It just felt like they didn't know what to do.
Like they forgot about the
spot or something that they were supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, but okay, I can see that. But overall though, like legit, it was an okay match. Like it wasn't terrible. Like it was not terrible. Like,
I can tell you the most terrible match.
we gonna get there. We gonna get there. But C tier is okay.
Yeah. C tier is where it's at. Yeah. I get a whole pay per view a D C tier.
Yeah. Like, I was gonna say the same thing.
Like it wasn't A B S to me because it's like about it though.
The only reason
we had some A B S's. Like Crown Jewel was literally a B A.
Yeah.
Come on.
I would say Crown Jewel was a B.
Like it was a solid. Come on, it was up there, bro. Like it had me like wanting to watch wrestling more. Like,
yeah.
This pay-per-view just showed me like why I stopped.
Yeah. Also, from what y'all wondering, we have taken breaks from wrestling because this shit was trash.
I'm be honest. Yeah, don't try to even come for me because I've been watching wrestling longer than some of y'all. So stop it.
He go starting still.
No, I'm just saying, because I already know how people get. Like, oh, you probably just started, like, in 2013-ish era. Nah, bro. It's been way before that.
Ooh, imagine.
John Cena doing the throwback. Like, come on now.
The next match on the card was Shotzi versus Ronda, right? Or was it
did that come after, or was it the Finn?
I think it was the Finn AJ.
Finn AJ, right?
Yeah. I would say, personally, the Finn AJ...
I'm gonna let you rate this one, because I'm gonna be honest, I was in the bathroom with this one. So,
all right.
So I'm gonna let you...
I would say, me personally, I think that the Balor AJ match was better than the War Games match. Because even though... I'll say this. That match could have been better than what it was. And the way that I say that is because when they had the... What pay-per-view was that when they fought the last time with the Demon? And
that was that like... It was like a TLC or something like that.
That match was beautiful. No story to it whatsoever. That match was beautiful.
It was like a payback or something like that.
Something crazy. But now that this match has a storyline, and whether you like it or not, like the storyline or not, that match should have been better than what it was. I'm
not gonna lie. I feel like WWE is going in the wrong direction with Finn Balor, but
I don't think so.
Like, I'm not saying like what he's doing is terrible or like it's super like bad or whatever, but I'm just saying like I feel like Finn should be one of the, he should be a little higher than where he is now. But I feel like it's gonna happen sooner though. It's gonna happen sooner than later. You gotta
realize though, Balor, when Vince was still in office, Balor was still at the bottom of the bottoms. Like, he was not doing anything pretty much.
Yeah,
like, which is why they pretty much sent him.
Yeah,
like so. But I would probably give this match a B though. I would give it a B match.
I definitely would put it at
I would put
B, even though I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I saw the first beginning of it. Yeah, I saw the entrances and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, the entrances are pretty cool. That's
AJ came out with the mask from the was it live event? That was cool.
It was from the Wrestle Kingdom mask.
Yeah, that one too. Yep.
And whether it could have been better or not, they still can wrestle their ass off. So it's like, you're not gonna.
Come on, it's AJ Styles. It's
like,
come on.
Which is like having an AJ Styles versus a Shinsuke match. That shouldn't have been that bad, but that's another story for another time.
Come on now. We're talking about the greatest wrestler in the world versus the top NXT. Like, come on, bro.
Anyways, bro. The next match after that was
F.
It was the it was the Ronda versus Shotzi.
F.
And as you can hear him, it was an F. It was an F.
F. Shit was dookie. Like,
it was
bro,
it was dookie. It was buns. It was trash. And
like, bro, and it's not. It wasn't even on Shotzi. Shotzi did her thing, bro.
I'm not saying that Shotzi just was like 100% going crazy in the match.
No, right. I mean, she couldn't though.
Yeah, like Ronda Rousey. Yo, I don't know. Like,
Ronda's like Brock.
Not even.
Even worse.
Yeah, because Brock. Well, the thing with Brock, we've seen Brock actually wrestle.
Yeah, Finn. With AJ, Finn, and
Nah, I'm not even
Brian.
that. Looking back, like, I know
2002.
Yeah, like I wasn't watching Brock back then, but that's what the Peacock app is for, so we can see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Brock was actually shooting star.
And the thing with Ronda is like, I know she can. Just like I understood that just because you know how to fight does not mean you can be a entertainment wrestler. And I've noticed that. Not everybody can do this, which is why I praise Logan Paul, even though he has nothing to do with this. That he's actually was doing pretty good because
exactly
Ronda's matches is like she does a lot of botching, and I love Ronda Rousey. I used to watch Ronda Rousey in UFC all the time, but this match was just not it. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
even with like Bad Bunny, he proved he's an artist.
Yeah, and
he transferred over and still did better than some of these people that's on the main roster.
Exactly.
And it's not that Ronda is terrible. I'm just saying that Ronda is terrible. Like, y'all need to understand, like, her move set, she needs a new one. She looked like she be hurting the shit out of people's arms when she tosses them over. She looked like she's getting serious.
Who would you rather wrestle, Ronda or Nia Jax?
Nia is gonna fucking injure me. See, I'm not saying that Ronda's gonna injure you, but I'm saying like her moves just look stiff and hard. Like right. It looked like her execution to the move, like her fluency, like it's she gotta add be a little more fluent with them arm drags, because she looked like she be tearing their arm out of socket.
Right.
Only person I feel like she did good with was Charlotte, because Charlotte is like,
Yeah, Charlotte can wrestle.
And she's like tall and height, and she could, she got the fluid, like she's fluent with.
After this one, it was the Seth match.
Oh my God! I don't want to hear it. Behind AJ goes Seth Rollins as best wrestler. Now, cut it out.
Dick riding. Hell yeah.
It's not even dick riding. It's like this man Seth could make a terrible match look decent with some of the moves that he pulled off during the match. Is just crazy.
I'll say this. The man and I ain't gonna lie, the man he's been a Seth Rollins fan for a good minute, so he ain't dick riding. A little, but I will say this: that Seth Rollins triple threat match, to me personally, as far as wrestling goes, probably was like, if we're going off pure wrestling, was probably the second best match of the night, probably even the first, because, and it also got my favorite spot of the night with the double stump,
that curb stomp,
the curb stomp
he jumped
jumping
off his back on some Randy Orton WrestleMania 31 stuff.
Yeah,
and then curves.
Yeah,
man.
The thing with that match is, a lot of people didn't want Theory to win. We did. I feel like Theory was the only one who could capitalize off winning the U.S. title again, because he's been looking like a jobber for the past couple months, and then he just lost the Money in the Bank briefcase, so they had to do something.
Yeah, give him a rebound. Yeah, for sure.
And Seth doesn't need a title.
Neither does Bobby.
It's like they had him feud with Lesnar for like 2 weeks, and then he just went back to the U.S. title picture.
Yeah, like what happened with that? Like, yeah, Bobby
I know
he gotta focus on Brock. They gotta do some more with that.
Like I know Brock don't come to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Like he is a part timer, and that's not a shot at Brock either. That's just what it is. They literally just made Bobby just come back into the title picture when he was just in a feud with Brock Lesnar. I do understand that he lost his title to Seth Rollins because of Brock Lesnar.
I got a question though. What the hell happened to Ali? How is he go from Raw to SmackDown? How does he go from Raw to SmackDown that damn quick? Like, somebody tell me. Bobby Lashley puts him in the Hurt Lock. He like, I don't even want the U.S. title no more. Let me enter this Intercontinental. Like, what?
He was in the World Cup.
Bro, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Like, how do you go from feuding with Seth for like a couple of weeks, like maybe 2? Probably couldn't even get to the feud, really. Like,
yeah, I don't know what.
And then it was like, for me, the match, I give it a B. The ending was kind of confusing. Bobby Lashley, you hit a spear. You don't roll that far away from it. Could have. I get it. Time crunch. Crunch a little bit. So. I get it.
But even then, I wouldn't say it was necessarily like questionable, because we've seen that happen before plenty of times. For example, the match with Jeff Hardy won his WWE Championship. You know what I'm saying? So it happens, but it could have went a little better. But I still get it though.
Because like Theory really. Okay, look. That's what I say. Theory. The best way to make Theory look even stronger is to have him hit his actual finisher and win the title.
I get that. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the ending of the match wasn't that bad, because they're eventually going to make Theory look strong anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't that bad. The wrestling wasn't terrible.
No.
Yeah, I would put it B. I would put it B tier.
I want y'all to notice nothing. Listen to me. Listen clearly. Nothing is receiving a AS tier. Stop it.
Okay. I kind of... Here's the thing. With this main event, y'all, I wouldn't mind putting it in an A tier. But if it is A tier, it is a low A. a very low A. You know what I mean? And the only reason it's A is because of the story. That is the only reason.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that. Okay, cool. Okay, as long as we agree on that.
That match was decent at best. The story was cool, but that match was decent at best.
I will put it at a C if we're talking about match.
Yeah, if we talking pure wrestling, it wasn't that better than the women's match.
Yeah, wrestling is C, bro. But based alone on storytelling, I give it
the storytelling is top tier. It's top tier.
Storytelling is top tier.
Even though I'm tired of the bloodline, honestly,
personally,
it's getting a little stale to me personally.
Very much so.
Sammy is carrying it right now. Yes. Sammy and Jay, but hey, everybody loves Roman Reigns right now, so hey, do y'all, bro.
Okay, and another thing I want you guys to understand: storytelling, right? Their storytelling. If we say the storytelling is a B, and most of you say, "Oh, this is the greatest storytelling," and stop it. We had way better storytelling.
Way better, right?
But I'm not even gonna get into that with you.
But I will say this: I haven't necessarily seen of all time. It was more of like wrestling today, and I agree with that. But that's just showed like a lot of the wrestling stories right now aren't great. So it's like
exactly.
Triple H will get his stuff done, bro, and he will lock in some more. But as of right now, wrestling has been pretty, on and off. You know what I mean?
It really has been. It has been on and off for me because it's like certain stuff is like understandable. He makes it understandable, and then other stuff is just like what was that?
Yeah.
Like
I said the last time I was actually like I felt immersed for real, has to be like 2016, 2017, bro. Like. Every time I watch wrestling now, I'm just not as immersed. Like, the feeling isn't there anymore.
Yeah. It's like 2018 had its moments where you be like, like that Triple H and that turn on Seth Rollins. That was, that was crazy.
As far as the match goes, there was some great spots in there. Jay kicking Sammy Uso. Sammy's in
Sammy Uso. We're calling him that.
Him super kicking him was a good spot. Made you think something else was gonna happen. Everybody getting the little chest hits. I forgot what they called. I apologize. I'm not a fake.
10 beats of the boundary.
Yeah, I'm not a fake wrestling fan.
10 beats of the boundary.
That was a good spot. Rich
I'm
Holland.
not gonna lie, it was good until I saw KO and Drew do it.
Yeah, KO. I don't know, like Drew kind of got like tired of doing it. I don't know, bro. It was funny though. It was funny.
Another person I want to talk about real quick is Solo Sikoa. Please, somebody help me understand his gimmick, or help me understand, like make me understand, like so I can really know what he's there for. Because right now I'm just seeing knockoff wannabe Umaga.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, should have stayed in NXT if y'all wasn't gonna do nothing with him.
Ooh.
It's like
you talking, huh? You talking?
He had the championship, North American.
You talking crazy?
That would have did something for the main roster.
You talking crazy, bro?
Nah, I don't get it. So help me understand Sikoa's. I know it's a lot of Sikoa hate. I'm not even trying to be a part of that. I just want to know,
are you trying to say that the Bloodline should have took over every brand?
I feel like it's not necessarily even like took over every brand. Like it could have just been a solo Sikoa thing. You know what I mean?
Like he shouldn't have been a part of
his own. Because right now they make him seem like he on his own. Really, he don't. Really, he just with the Bloodline, really. But it's like, it's Solo Sikoa. Right. He's the enforcer. Like, okay, show me something. What the fuck? Like, what is he enforcing? Right. Somebody tell me.
Right.
Like, I need to see something more from him. He don't even talk. Like, come on.
Right.
Come on. He need to do something.
Because if
he's not going to talk.
He's an enforcer, though. Enforcers don't talk.
Right. So, he need to enforce his way up on the title. This is ridiculous.
But there were, like... I usually give Roman some flack. Roman actually, the thing with Roman is like, we said this yesterday. He said, VVS said that Roman doesn't look dominant. Like, he always needs the bloodline, and I don't agree with that all the way, but I could understand where he's coming from.
It's like, I'm not saying like he's not. He got his moments where, you know, he looks dominant, where he'll put somebody, you know, he'll beat him up, get to talking mid-match. Okay, that's looking down. But it's like towards the ending of every match, we don't need to see the bloodline out there. Like, certain match, like, why was they out there versus Riddle? Okay. I felt like he could have handled that one on his own.
Okay.
You know, like, certain matches, I just feel like we need to see more Roman handling business for himself than, you know?
Okay.
Because if y'all gonna compare the bloodline and the Shield, come on now. Everybody in the Shield handled everything by themselves. Dean won the U.S. title by himself.
Yeah.
They won the tag titles by themselves. No, all three of them was not at the ring at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes we need to see that, though. Like, I get it. Like, Roman, y'all building a storyline between the bloodline, but, like, at the same time, if you want to have a champion for 2 years, almost making it 3. If we, like, going on 3, he has to show some type of dominance other than, oh, Jay, come out. Jimmy, come out. Solo, come out.
Okay.
You know?
I understand where you're coming from. I feel like they feel like they don't need to do that because we've seen him be so dominant for so many years. Whether he was forced down everybody's throats or not, you know what I mean? So I feel like they don't need to because of the way he acts and everything. So the power standpoint.
But yeah, I was just gonna say, I get it. He's more of a boss right now. Like, he could just be like, go get him, and then, you know, they go get him. But it's like, at the same time, sometimes if it happens on every damn match, we're not gonna want to see that all the time. That's why some people are saying, some Roman Reigns fans are saying that this is boring. 2 years of this is boring.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not saying that anybody else could have held it for 2 years. No, I'm saying that 2 years is enough. We have seen it all. We're done. Please, new champ. Please.
I feel that. But,
like, he get it. Like, we give him all the praise. Give him all his praises because he, you know. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's time to cut it short. Just like with the Usos, we have no tag division. Like, if you just compare both shows, you look at Raw. Raw only has U.S. title. That women's tag team. Who is paying attention to the women's tag team titles?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, you finna piss off a lot of people.
Like, I'm not saying they're pure like dog shit. I'm just saying, like,
a lot of the tag teams be coming together and it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's like,
keep it 1,000.
Like, even if y'all was gonna pull off a Goldust Booker T move, like tag teams that don't make sense, make them interact more. This is more of a, we're together, we're gonna win the titles, and yeah, we're a tag team now.
Yeah, a lot of y'all are probably gonna get on our heads saying like, oh, you must be watching the shows or whatnot. It's not even about that because we are pretty much watching. It's just that this is just our opinion, bro. And with that said, the bloodline match for me is probably an A. Just because of how much the storyline, like how good it is, like it's good for this year of wrestling. It's pretty good, so I would say that's a good match. Like, I wouldn't be mad if you called that match of the night based off that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not right. We wouldn't be mad if you said based off of right now. But when I just seen a lot of comments on this is like they was talking about history. They was talking about back in the day wrestling, and this is better than back in the day. No,
this, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. If we compare this Survivor Series to 2016, this is nowhere near close. But let's not do that because I don't want to sound like no hater. And so to wrap it all up, we have the Bloodline match in A.
Storytelling.
Rollins and Balor. I mean, not Rollins. Yeah, the Rollins match and the Balor match is in B.
Wrestling.
C, we have Bianca and the Bayley in the War Games match, the women's.
It was mid, but not too bad. High C.
Okay. And then we also have Ronda versus Shotzi at F. So
it's not. Nah, let me stop. It's just not. It's not. It's just.
no, the match was trash, bro. Like
yeah,
it was trash,
I'm not saying like both of them is. I'm just saying like it was the match. Yeah, everybody expected that though. So
the match was just not it, bro, and that's okay, bro.
Right, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's not saying like they can't do better. It's just saying like it was just that match. It was just that night.
Yeah.
And you know, like I'm saying, I'm not gonna get into much into like the crowd and the characters.
Yeah, the crowd.
That yesterday too. I'm gonna say that. We're gonna say that for another time because it's a lot to talk about right now. And if we comparing history to now wrestling, please stop it.
Yeah. And with that said, man, that's the end of the video, y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Shout out to my man VVS for coming on.
Yes, sir.
Links will be in the description once again. I think we did pretty good on the list. If you don't like it, then I don't give a damn. Yeah, and I'm out, man.
We finna light this shit. We finna light that bitch up. On bro, we smoking the gas till we stuck. And we keep a pulse, so no running up. Bullets gon' hit the little boy like a truck. His life gon' flash.